Maria Anggranarista de Gracia as a student of English Education Department. This video is created to fulfill the final exam of ICT in English language teaching. In this video, I will demonstrate how I create a teaching material using technology. The topic of my lesson is descriptive text, and I will use ChatGPT and Canva as my teaching tools. Before teaching, I first plan the lesson by choosing the topic, which is descriptive text. Then, I use ChatGPT to help me generate the content, such as the definition, structure, and example of descriptive text. After that, I design the teaching slide using Canva, which is function as my PowerPoint. Finally, the material is ready to be used in the teaching process. And I hope guys you enjoy with my video. Thank you. The first guys, I open ChatGPT to searching my material about descriptive text. And after I have opened ChatGPT, I type a prompt here to searching my material about descriptive text. And this is the result about my material after I searching in ChatGPT. And guys, you can look here in the screen by yourself about the explanation that gave by ChatGPT. And guys, after I got the explanation from GPT and searching my material there, then I make the PPT in Canva application. Good morning students, today we are going to learn about descriptive text. Descriptive text is one of the most important types of text in English because it helps us describe people, place, object or animals clearly and vividly. In our daily life, we often describe things as our favorite person, our school, a tourist destination, an animal or object we like. By mastering descriptive text, you will be able to express details, characteristics, and impression so that the reader can imagine what you describe. And the second is learn objective. And next, I will explain the topic. The first is about the definition of descriptive text. Descriptive text is a type of text that aims to describe a particular person, place, animal, or thing in detail. The description helps the reader, the first, to visualize the object, the second, feel the atmosphere, and the third is understand the characteristic. Descriptive text focuses on one specific object and explains it clearly. It does not tell a story or give instruction, but it presents detailed information so the reader can imagine the object easily. And next, I will explain the purpose of the descriptive text. The purpose of descriptive text is the first, to describe something specifically, second, to give detailed information, and the third, to make the reader imagine the object clearly. The main purpose is to create a clear picture in the reader's mind. Through descriptive text, the reader shares detailed impression about the object being described. And next is about general structure of descriptive text. Descriptive text has two main structures. The first is identification. It introduces the object being described, tells what or who will be described. And the second is description. It explains details such as the first is appearance, second size, third color, fourth personality, and the fifth is function. This general structure helps organize ideas clearly. Identification introduces the topic, while description gives detailed information, so the text becomes systematic and easy to understand. And next is about language feature of descriptive text. Descriptive text usually uses the first is simple present tense. Example, she is kind and friendly. Secondly, adjective is to describe characteristic. Example, beautiful, tall, clean, smart, and cozy. And the third is specific nouns. Example, my English teacher, Borobudur Temple. And the fourth is linking verb. It includes is, are, has, and have. This language feature makes the description clear and factual. The simple present tense is used because descriptive text explain general characteristic, not past event. Let's move to example of descriptive text. The example is the title My Best Friends. Identification: my best friend is Anna. She is my classmate and my closest friend at school. The description: Anna is a kind and friendly girl. She has long black hair and a bright smile. She's not very tall, but she looks confident. Anna is very helpful and always listens to my problem. She likes reading novels and studying English. Because of her kindness and honesty, many students like her. These examples show how identification introduces the person, while description explains physical appearance and personality using adjective and simple present tense. And then it's about how to write descriptive text. To write a good descriptive text, follow these steps. The first is choose the object, such as person, place, animal, or thing. Second, write the identification, introduce the object clearly. And the third is list the characteristic. The first is appearance, secondly personality, thirdly is function or uniqueness, and the four is use simple present tense and adjective, and five is arrange the sentence logically. These steps help students write in an organized way. By following them, students can develop ideas clearly and avoid missing important details. And next, let's complete example based on the steps. The title is My School Library. Identification: my school library is one of the most comfortable places in my school. The description: the library is located near the main building. It is clean, quiet, and well organized. There are many books such as novels, textbooks, and encyclopedias. The room has large windows so it is bright and fresh. The librarian is friendly and always helps students. I like studying in the library because it makes me feel calm and focused. This text applies all steps of descriptive writing. It uses correct structure, clear details, and appropriate language feature to describe a place effectively. And next, I will explain about the common problem when we write descriptive text. The first is using the wrong tenses. Many students write a sentence such as my house was big and clean when describing an object. This sentence shows a common mistake in descriptive text because it used the past tense. Descriptive text is meant to describe facts or conditions that are generally true, so it should use the simple present tense. Using the past tense makes the sentence sound like a narrative or a story, which is not appropriate for descriptive writing. Second, being too general, not specific. A common mistake appears in sentences like I have a cat. Cats are cute animals. In this example, the writer describes cats in general instead of focusing on one specific object. Descriptive text should describe a particular person, place, or thing so that the reader clearly understands what is being described. Adding specific details such as a name or unique characteristic helps make description more focused and effective. And the third is lack of adjective. Some students write sentences as the room is nice, which is so a lack of descriptive. Detail. This sentence does not clearly explain what makes the room nice. In descriptive text, adjectives are very important because they help the reader imagine the object. And 4. About unclear structure. Another common mistake can be seen in a sentence like she is kind and patient. She has long hair without first explaining who she is. This happens because the writer does not clearly separate identification and description. In descriptive text, the object should be introduced at the beginning before giving detailed information, so the reader not confused about where or who is being described. And 5. Mixing descriptive text with narrative text. Students often write a sentence as yesterday, I went to the beach with my family when they are asked to write a descriptive text. This sentence focuses on a past event, which belongs to narrative text. Descriptive text should not tell a story or sequence of events, but should describe the appearance and characteristic of the object in the present condition. 6. About subject-verb agreement errors. A common grammatical mistake is found in sentences like she have long hair. This happens because the verb does not agree with the subject. In the simple present tense, singular subject require verbs with as or is. Incorrect subject where agreement makes the sentence grammatical incorrect and reduces the quality of the descriptive text. 7. Inconsistent pronouns. Pronoun inconsistency often appears in sentences as my cat is very cute. They like to sleep all day. This can confuse the reader because the pronoun does not match the object being described. In descriptive text, pronouns should be consistent and appropriate to the object so that description remains clear and coherent. 8. Too many short and separate sentences. Some students write descriptive text using many short sentences like my house big, it is clean, it's comfortable. While these sentences are not wrong, using too many short sentences make the text sound repetitive and weak. Combining ideas into one well-structured sentence helps the text flow better and make the description more effective. 9. Spelling and grammar mistakes. Errors such as writing beautiful or comfortable often appear in descriptive text. These mistakes can distract the reader and make the text difficult to understand. Correct spelling and grammar are important because they help deliver the description clearly. guys, to close this material, I want to make the conclusion. The conclusion is descriptive text help us to describe something clearly using the tools and adjective. By understanding its structure and language feature, you can write descriptive text more easily and effectively. Practice describing people's place or things around you to improve your writing skill. Thank you for your attention. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.